So for people who don't know, when I was 28, I had ovarian torsion and ovarian cancer. So I had both of my ovaries removed in the same surgery. And since then, any medical appointment or any scans that I have to have done, any ultrasounds, it always gets a little awkward. There's always some sort of moment. Either people see that I'm labeled as postmenopausal and they look at me and they're like, you're not, it says you're postmenopausal, but you're not. Or they'll be doing the ultrasound and they're like, you have your ovaries, right? Or, something to that effect. And it's always a little awkward because, then how much detail do I go into? Is it enough to just say, oh no, I am surgically menopausal, or I had both my ovaries removed, or whatever, because people are always a little confused and then they feel a little awkward because they've made this assumption. And so then it's always just awkward and it's always just weird. And I never know how much detail I should or want to go into with this random stranger that I'm probably never going to see again. And so I just don't like it. I just don't like having to have those conversations, living with this medical history and being on hormone replacement therapy and all of these things, having to go through IVF to try and have kids, all of that is hard enough. But then at every appointment to have these awkward conversations with people because they don't look at my medical history and stuff, it's just always awkward and it never fails. Something always happens. And so today I had an ultrasound. That's why I'm bringing this up. And of course it happened then. And it was a little awkward, but I say all of that to say that when I was on my way home, I was just thinking of how thankful I am to have a Heavenly Father who knows all of this, to have a God who has seen my life from start to finish, who's been with me every step along the way. He knows my heart. He knows my thoughts. He knows everything about me. He knows me better than I know myself. And how thankful I am and how wonderful it is to know that He holds me in His arms and He knows all. I don't have to explain anything to Him. I don't have to have awkward conversations with Him. He just knows and He loves me and He comforts me. And it's just such a warm and peaceful feeling to know that all of these people that I have to have these interactions with in this life and I have to explain myself to in this life, I don't have that with my Heavenly Father. With my Heavenly Father, He already knows and He already is there for me to support me and to embrace me. And I never have to explain myself to Him. And that is a wonderful feeling.